EPS JICA training in 2025, Part 2. Invention of SSF in UK and a new technology of rapid sand filter for turbid water in USA. Refocus to SSF as risk-free safe treatment system. During the Industrial Revolution, the population gathered in cities. The rivers in cities were polluted. They believed this was mechanical reduction with fine sand. Vertical is the key of slow sand filtration. Simpson's filter is vertical. The sand will not move even if the flow speed changes high or slow. The shallow depth and the vertical flow allowed creatures to be active and safe near the surface of sand layer. The clear proof of the filtration was provided in 1892. This was 133 years ago. Hamburg suffered from a cholera epidemic that infected and caused more than 7,500 deaths, while Altona was few. Dr. Robert Koch tested the bacteria in the water with slow sand filtration. When bacterial counts were less than 100 colony-forming units per milliliter, epidemics of cholera and typhoid were reduced. This idea is so-called acceptable risk. It was found that SSF could eliminate pathogens and spread all over the world as English filter. Report in 1893, bacteria and dirty matter were accumulated at the top of sand layer. Depth of scraping was deep in winter, shallow in summer. However, algae was in bloom. Reduction of bacteria in open filters is effective and more clear filtrate water in comparison with open and covered filters during 20 years. But it may be a special case. It was notified to biological phenomenon. However, he said that physical process was main. We cannot explain the reduction mechanism of pathogens by physical phenomena. Winter temperatures in North America were cold and biological activity was weak. And the viscosity of water was high in winter. The turbidity of rivers in the continental plain is fine and difficult to sink. Non-polluted river in new continent, poor food for small organisms. In 1882, New Jersey, USA, coagulation treatment started. This is origin of rapid sand filter. In 1910, New Jersey, USA, chlorine treatment was used. This is the completion of American filter. People loves new technology. This is American commercial technology. Then, rapid sand filter spread to the world. Algae had been trouble for the conventional filter, rapid sand filter, in US. Taste and odor algae, filter clogging algae are important in water supplies in case of rapid sand filter. Refocus to slow sand filtration as chemical-free treatment instead of chemical treatment of rapid sand filter. Rachel Carson, 1962. Silent Spring. Pesticides and herbicides have been pointed out the risk of chemical hazards through biological concentrations through the food chain. The diarrhea-causing crypt parasites passed through the backwashing process of the rapid sand filtration. It became clear that RSF was a deadly process. In September 1994, the American Water Works Association held a slow filtration workshop in Salem, Oregon, USA. They said refocus, rediscovery, timeless technology for modern application. However, people loves new technology. This is big problem. With slow sand filtration, they can trust that it will be absolutely safe even if it is contaminated with cryptoprotozoa. What is real risk? What is more safe treatment? Don't believe the commercial. We have to confirm everything by ourselves. Robert Harris and others pointed out the risk of formation of trihalomethane by chemical addition of chlorine as is the water safe to drink, in the Consumer Report in 1974. I visited my friend in Winnipeg, Canada in 1970. He brought me to fishing the northern pike in Brown Stream. Water color is brown in the filter pond in Edinburgh in Scotland in 2010. Raw water comes from peatland. I visited to Vartry Waterworks, Dublin, Ireland in 1998. I could see brown water in open clear water tank. The filtrate water tank is not covered. They have served from 1860s. Purification is done by small organisms near the surface in nature. Small animals trap any particles. Large molecules are broken to small molecules under anaerobic condition in fecal pellets. Function of slow sand filter is to make an artificial natural spring water without any chemical. The turbidity is reacted with a flocculant to remove the precipitate, followed by rapid filtration. Remove turbidity by backwashing. A large amount of sludge treatment is required. This is real commercial filter. In nature, real purification of decomposition is done by small organisms without chemicals. SSF is to make an artificial natural spring water. This water is super clean and delicious water. We misunderstood real purification mechanism due to the name of slow sand filter. We have to call ecological purification system instead of slow sand filter.